Someone's people try to tell them that you were regular and you weren't worth the shot. Meanwhile, they were just lying because they was jealous. That's the energy that's coming to me right now. It's like, I feel like the friend don't get no play, right? And the other one that was into you, they're likable. People have a tendency to gravitate towards them. This person low-key jealous, but they don't want to say nothing, trying to, glaze over it like that's not the thing. But what it really is that you're different, and they didn't want them to be able to get someone like you, because all of the rest of the attention that they get, it doesn't really matter as much as your attention. Your attention trumps all of those other people that are into this person that's into you. And the friend was mad, so they just said something crazy about you, almost like they knew you, but they don't really know you. But they just said it because they felt like it would be the perfect recipe to get them away from you, because they felt like they want you and that you're too good for that person. And this is how they feel about you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. So this is someone that will definitely throw shade on a friend because they don't really like how their friend moves. They still rock with their friend, don't get me wrong. But you know how some friendships are real like raw with the energy, and it could be borderline disrespectful, but that's just how they are. A lot of masculine friendships are this way. So this feels like masculine energy. So it's like two friends. The friend that's could be deemed as more attractive is the one that's into you, but they've been around the towns, okay? And then the friend knows that and sees you as like a gem, as a diamond. And they looking at you and looking at them like, yeah, you don't deserve that person. But they don't want to necessarily like say it like that. If they get mad enough, they would. Like if something went down and they wanted to pull this person's cards, they would say that. That's a moment. If there was like an argument, they would say it. But they don't want to just come out and say it because they don't want to look like a hater. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. Like they don't want to look like the hater. So they got to say it in a way where it's like, nah, I think that one's going to be too much for you. You sure you want to deal with all that? Like trying to coerce them away from you. And I actually feel like it's not a bad thing, okay? Because this person may not have did you right because they have a pattern of, being around the block a few times, around the way. So they share themselves a bit much more than you might appreciate. Okay. And this is one of those situations where you were saved by someone you didn't even know, because the friend would be fine if their friend goes with messes with that 304 energy. But when it comes to you, they're like, no, leave that one alone. Leave that one alone. And so this person actually ended up being your angel in disguise, but you may not have ever met this person, or you may have met this person for a very short time. And, to some it could seem like hate, but I feel like this person, maybe it was a little hate, maybe not really hate, but a little disdain, because they were into you as well. But it's more so of like a protective layer to it, because they didn't want to see you be treated like this person that's been around the block a few times treats most people, because they know their friend, and they know that once their friend gets someone in a certain position, then they just tally them up like that and treat them like everybody else. No respect, very disrespectful, but may show themselves as like top tier in front of the world. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting, like a serious mask collection. They have a collection of masks, and they're a great actor, is the energy I'm picking up on. They're a great actor when it comes to this lifestyle that they live. And the friend saved you. So, it's one of those things that you may never know, but it has happened. It has happened, and the clues were given to you just in time. And this could also be a future situation, so pay attention to the clues. You can tell if somebody is in that player energy. Most times you could tell because how they move, how they speak, and what they say will tell you who they are. You know, so yeah. This is one of those situations where it's just not, it wasn't for you. It wasn't for you, and it's either you saved yourself from this person or someone else saved you, or both. It could have been both. So yeah, that's it for this message. If you deem this energy as suitable to continue to walk with you in your spiritual journey, drop it down in the comments below. 8888. I declare this is an aspect of my love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you feel in my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. Also, you could purchase any of my books on my website, www.milkhoneyrose.org. You can also join the membership here on YouTube to gain access to additional content, and I'll see you in the next one.